Mm-hmm. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in or what time you're watching this video. Today, we are back with a League cinematic called Welcome to Noxus. And I'm excited because I love Noxus. Noxus has easily some of the coolest lore in like all of League lore. Just like looking at characters like Swain, oh, it's amazing. But I am super hyped to check this out. I hope that you are too. Love you all. Let's jump right in, shall we? Got my trusty hat. All right, let's go.
Noxus is where the strong gather. It seeks the fearless and defiant, calling them here to answer one simple question. Are you strong enough? You say you're not afraid to die.
Bro, no shot. Hang on. Oh God. Okay, hang on. Is this like an arcade sequel trailer cinematic thing as well? Is that what's happening here? Because I love this. I love that we get the wolf.
Are you strong enough?
That leads us into Mel. Oh, yo, you know why that's so sick? Because Mel's mom and Bessa told her that she's never going to be the wolf. She's not going to be that the spearhead that they need, and that's what she's being represented by as a wolf, bro. That's so fire. And she must be on the shores of Noxus, which means that she's visiting. She's paying them a little visit. Oh, I'm excited.
I'm afraid to die. But take off the armor on your chest.
Is that red hair? We got that red hair. The RESV Trundle. The rough lane for Trundle.
I like it when the bite marks
Black Rose. Oh, bro. Oh, that's terrifying. Gotta chomp down on them. I don't think he's gonna like the bite marks as much, guys. Yo, holy, what is this cinematic? Bro, you know what? We'll come back to the things to talk about because holy, I'm just hyped now. She got minion money too. She got that gold. Oh, that's so creepy. Bro. Bro, even amidst seeing the danger, she's like, I'm going forward. That's our wolf right there. What is this, like, painting thing? Is that LeBlanc? Bro, constantly watching.
Every new path seems to lead us closer to chaos. Perhaps we should focus on the opportunity that's washed up on our shores.
Unforeseen turns are simply part of any path.
Yes, but that, darling, is a step too far. Even for us.
Piltover was a lesson, Vladimir. Calamity is always approaching. In some moments, its arrival is more imminent than others. Our next move must be bolder, not safer.
Bro, no shot. Okay, hang on. We gotta okay. First of all, holy hell, this fight was nuts. Oh my god. Listen to how the sound drops out as they kind of go at it. Oh, and I love how she's like dancing her style. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I'm so just like enamored with this whole thing, and the art style is so sick. Like, there's so many shots here that could just be like perfect, like poster images from this, but this fight that they have right here, how the music falls away, and that's where this gets personal. Like, it's like a fisticuffs fight. And I love how we're getting like dips into the actual League character. Like, this is Trundle's cue, right? And so we're getting that from this fight. But something I also really appreciate is like, this is about Noxus, and it almost feels like Darius should have won the fist fight because it's supposed to be like, Noxus, we're so strong. But it's like, in this scene, Darius loses the fist fight because he's not stronger than Trundle in physicality, right? Trundle's a troll. He's so strong. So he was never going to win this fight by a fist. And so instead, oh, he got the cooldown back. You can see Darius looking at the weapon like, it's my only chance. Oh, he even broke his axe on that hit. Oh my god. And then Mel, like, I love that she's finally like channeling her inner mage. You know what I mean? And now we're starting to see powers that she was showing us, kind of that we dipped into in Arcane, like this, the moment in the darkness that we saw for Mel. We'll get there. But like, that's so cool that we kind of carry that forward. This whole fight with Elise too, and Kat, this is, bro, she makes you so uncomfortable because she moves like a spider. Like, she's always like just kind of like cracking different parts of her neck as she walks forward, and she's got the eyes up here too, and here too, and here too, to represent the fact that she is a spider. And then you got the legs, and those legs are so creepy in such a great way. And honestly, one of the best things about Noxus is the red and black theme. As you all know, that is my go-to, and she's basically the definition of that red and black outfit. But this was the cleanest animation for Shumpo, where I think it was after this. Oh, he puts down one of her blades so she can jump back to it, and we're seeing all, like, the best part about this is, like, if you don't know League, it doesn't matter, because like, this is fantastic, right? Like, this whole cinematic was so sick. But if you know League, it almost adds an extra layer, because now you're seeing what these characters are known to do in the game, but now personified in a show. And it looks so clean. Look at this Shimpo. Like the pillar coming in front is when we see the blink, and it's literally a blink in the game. So it is instantaneous. And it's so fast, nobody sees it, including the audience. Oh. And she literally kills him, and gold comes out like he's a minion, he's a pawn. That's so fire. But I like that also all of Kat's moves are spin moves, right? There's always this constant flow to her, and that's exactly what Kat's known for, is her like dexterity, her agility, her like almost like cat-like battle style. It's so cat-like. I meant like cat-like meow, but like cat like Katarina. That's great. Oh. Can't hold Mel back. Bro, this is wild. I love that we see the transformation happen, but we don't see it from this perspective. We actually see it in the eyes, because we're only seeing what Elise's view is, right? Right now we're seeing that the regular vision, and we can see that she's climbing up the wall, so we get it going up with her. And then we get this, she blinks, and as she blinks, she transforms, and that's when she becomes her spider form. And so we get this shot of Kat, and Kat, tell me she doesn't look like a bring it, like she's so pleased with herself and still challenging Elise, and there's still that little bit of respect in her eyes where it's like, you know what, you were kind of a good fight, but turns out I'm better. And we get that look from, oh, that's so good. Dude, look at that shot. Like that should be like a wallpaper. That is so sick. Oh my god. Look how sad Trundle's soldiers look. Well, King is down. And Darius, he almost looks kind of surprised that he won. Like, look at that. He's almost like, oh, I did it, right? Like, he didn't know if he was going to win. And that's the thing about Noxus, is you go hard or you're going home in a casket. Like, it's one of the two options. That's all there is. You win or you die. And like, I love that, for at least for like Darius, Straven, like those kinds of people. And that's what we get the shock of like, oh, I made it. I did it. I didn't die this time. And it's so clean. But he's the one who wins this battle. Bro, this whole thing. But then we get this ending. Vlad and LeBlanc. Wow. Oh my god. So I have a friend, her name is Sandeep, and she talks a lot about Arcane with me. Like, we have a lot of conversations about Arcane, and she mentioned the idea of the Watchers, like, and the fact that like they could be a big plot point. And I think she's right. I think she's right, because if we see the end here, we get an eye in the middle, and it almost reminds me of like the the Watcher emblem, right? Like and I love that when you see Vlad walk in, you can see that this guy's got a lot of confidence, right? But even he is afraid of messing with the Watchers, because the Watchers are like the entities that live in the void, and they're like basically the worst of the worst, basically like apocalypse beasts that will come out of the hellscape void and attack if they mess things up. But LeBlanc is so, she has almost so much confidence, as hubris, but she reels it back, so you don't actually hear that much of it. But she thinks it's possible to do this, and I'm sure it's going to cause problems. But I love that Vlad says, like, we don't even necessarily need it. He looks towards the wolf and says, we have other options. Because, like, trying to kind of bring Mel into the fold is a great option for getting more power, right? But I really wonder what they're going to do then with the Watchers. Like, what they're trying to do. They're probably trying to, like, enslave the Watchers or something like that. And try to use them to their own ends. But there's no enslaving the Watchers, no enslaving the Void. And that's the big problem. And I love that you can tell here that she says Piltover was a learning moment, right? Which almost implies that they're the ones that set up everything that happened in Piltover. So they've always been pulling the strings. LeBlanc has always been pulling the strings. And even at the end of the last episode, spoilers, I'm assuming you've watched it. If you haven't, Arcane Season 2, I would stop listening right now. But at the end of Arcane Season 2, we get that that bird with the multiple eyes, and it's either Swain or LeBlanc. But now I honestly thought it was Swain, but now I almost wonder if it could have been LeBlanc who was playing with that jewel. But it'd be even cooler if it was Swain, because we didn't see our boy Swain in this. He is the mastermind. He is the strategic genius of Noxus, and him maybe being aware but working from the shadows and kind of keeping up with everybody and even paying attention to the gem. It would be so fire to find out that he knew the whole time too, and LeBlanc didn't know that he knew. He knew. Oh my god, this whole thing was so sick. Oh, and I love that it's like, I like it when the bite marks something on the skin, but it's such a cool idea because it's like, yeah, Noxus loves to feel that fire, to feel like close to almost like extinction, right? Like they like feeling alive, and alive to them is feeling that adrenaline pump. And it's different for everyone. For Darius, it's battle. For Katarina, it's like espionage. And then for like Mel, it's like almost the magic now. And then we got LeBlanc and Vlad who are playing behind the scenes, and that's their excitement. And it's like, oh, it's so good. Okay. Well, damn. I really did not expect this to be like it feels like a trailer, guys, and I really hope it's a trailer. If this isn't a trailer, I'm gonna be so sad. But this was fantastic. What a cinematic. And just like the choice of art, it feels just like Arcane. The choice of the music, the choices when it falls out and we're focusing just on the actual cinematic itself, just brilliant. Even like the designs, the character designs, and the red and black. Oh, it's so good. Oh man. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that your week is better than your day, your month is better than your week, and your year is better than your month. Love you all, and I will see you on the next one.